There are things that we experience but never talk about. A shadow moving in a corner, flickering of the lights, a disembodied voice. We invite you to talk with us, share your story, share your evidence, because this isn't just your story, this is our story. This is GhostBox.
Happy Sunday, everybody, and happy Father's Day. I hope every father out there had a great day. I hope those of you that were with your fathers had a great day. I hope those that don't have your father, such as myself anymore, was able to still enjoy the day in terms of remembering your dad, remembering your father figure, remembering those people that mean a lot to you, and not, the fact that they're gone, it's tough. But at the same time, we can take that time to remind ourselves what was so amazing about these people. So just wanted to just wish everybody a happy Father's Day. Hopefully everybody is having a good day. So let's see here. First of all, I hope, I think what we're going to try to do tonight is we'll try to reach out to father figures. I mean, we won't be exclusive to it. We will do whatever we need to do. But I think I'd like to reach out to father figures, see what we come up with. Anybody who wants to come through, we'll do our best because it's just it's that time of the year that it's always. It's always kind of tough, isn't it? It's easy to be like, yeah, we're just going to have, remember the good things about our family and whatnot. But at the same time, it is still really tough to know that those people aren't there anymore. And let's remember them. Let's think of the positive with them and have a great day. So with that being said, a couple things I'd like to ask if you would consider doing for me, pretty please, would be simply this. Please share this video. It gets more people involved. I think it, even when there's people not necessarily wanting a loved one to come through, they want someone to come through. They want to see it work, and that's intention. So if you can send this out and get more people who want to share their intention, I think we have a better chance of reaching, whoever we want to meet. Also, please remember that there is, if you want somebody to come through, you got to set that intention on your end. We can do our very, very best to kind of set things going and ask for someone to come through. But I need you on your end to be like, Dad, please come through. Please, say something. Say my name. Say this. Say your name. Make one of the devices go off. Do something, please, that will, get us to see and experience you. You know what I mean? And I do think that goes a long way. And I haven't really said this before, but a couple people have reached out. So, and I've said this to them, set that intention now. Even if if we don't reach out to your relative for like another week or something, set that up now. Just, kind of, and every day, I'm not going to guarantee that it works, but I don't think it hurts. To be like, hey, in a couple days, I'm really hoping to hear from you. Quite frankly, I wouldn't be surprised if they come through to you personally. That's the good thing about it. So that's kind of what I'm thinking as far as how things could work for this. Let's see what happens, right? A couple folks here tonight. Everybody I want to say hi to. Jeremy, it's good to see you. Thank you so very much for joining in. Rosie, thank you very much for joining us. I really do appreciate it. Doing well. Thank you so very, very much. Mr. Koss, good to see you. Happy Father's Day. Just everybody, oh, look who's here. My sister's here. Hello. Happy Happy, well, not Father's Day to you, but you get my point. You get where I'm coming from. So yeah, I didn't realize that share was up there the whole time. Nice. Okay, so couple pieces of house cleaning before we get started. First of all, today I had a really good show this afternoon with Tony Sparrow, who owns the real Annabelle doll. I ask that if you are interested in it, please go to am950radio.com and listen to the replay of it. It's a file. You can download it. You can play it. You can play it just so you can erase it. You know, whatever you want to do with it, it's up to you. But I really thought it was a great conversation, and I'd really like to have him back. We talked about Ed and Lorraine. Obviously, that's his in-laws. Talked about just their relationship. We talked about Annabelle. We talked about all sorts of great things. And so I hope that, you know, give it a shot, you know, take a listen. If you haven't listened to me before, I think that these are pretty decent shows. So please give it a shot. Next week, I am going to have on the return of Miss Anne, and she's going to be back on June 27th. We're going to be talking about, well, of course, doing one question readings. We are going to be talking about just any sort of psychic medium stuff that if you have questions or whatever, you can call in. And then we're going to talk about her new role as head pastor at Tamara Spiritual Center. And that's going to be really cool. That's a great new journey for her. So that's going to be really fun to talk about. She's really excited, and I couldn't think of anyone better to take on that role. Speaking of Miss Anne, don't forget, Tuesday night, she's going to be on at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. So check it out, One Question Readings. If you have a question on Tuesday, it doesn't stop you from tuning in on Sunday and asking another question, all right? There's a lot that she's around for, but please check out my show, and don't forget to check out her show. If you don't know, go to facebook.com/Tarot by Anne to follow everything that she's up for. And also go to www.anne.org to schedule a reading with her. You know, this is, I don't know what to say, folks. I have people that I help out on that show every week, as you may or may not know. And I see people who are just like, oh, I so desperately need to ask you this. Can you please answer this for me? Can you please, you know what, folks, I get that money is tough, but if it's that important, make a list of the stuff you want to, when you want to talk about, and then schedule a reading with Anne and go through it all with her. You'd be shocked with how much you can get through in a half an hour with her. She doesn't waste time with like, how are you doing? You know, what's going on? It's like, she makes it worth your time, and that you don't feel like that you have wasted a cent. And I say that, please, by all means, continue to go to her for one question readings and stuff. But if you get bummed out that you're not being picked and you think your stuff is so important, invest a little bit. She's giving this of her free time. Give it a shot. I think that, you know, I'm going to be as close to guaranteeing as I can be that you're not going to be disappointed with anything that she provides to you, okay? And at least there, you can also take part in some, mediumship, more than likely. Someone will bound to come through at that point. So just know, oh, I didn't even know you're on. Oh, well, hello. I was just talking about you. I hope you're fine with what I was saying. I get off on my tangents, and thank you, Pamela. I do appreciate that. I was on a high after that, to be honest, because it's just such a cool opportunity to talk with such a, you know, kind of a historic sort of realm to what we do. And Tony was extremely gracious and very kind with his time today, especially that it's Father's Day and he's a father. It was really, really cool. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. And then Amanda, of course, says Anne is really worth the money. I usually do the 30-minute session, and she fits a lot in. She really does. She really does. So please, I mean, this isn't meant to be a, you know, infomercial on Anne. It's meant to be something that actually helps you. And that's exactly what she would do. So definitely do that. Let's see here. There is also this fun little board. We are hoping that Spirit will come through and talk to us. For Spirit, this will be me. Spirit, you can come to us, touch the antenna, that goes off. Hopefully the flashlight can go off tonight. That is me once again. I mean, I know you can see my big old hand trying to make things turn on and off. Then we have the obelisk. Tonight the obelisk so far has said Halo, H-A-L-O. So clearly they were talking about me. And then, right? Exactly. Oh, boy. And then mostly. So mostly Halo is really, and once again, I think they were talking about me. You know, I'm 30% there, I would say, at least. 30%. Let's see here. I'm just looking for comments on my own page. First of all, everyone on my profile page, hello. Thank you very much. My flashlight went off. Let's see here. But I think it might be from how I set it up. Is it possible to turn off the flashlight for us, please? I'd like to know if you're a spirit or if it's just a malfunctioning flashlight. Can you turn off the flashlight, please? Okay, that's turning it on. So that's close. But can you turn it off for us, please? That way we know that you are someone trying to communicate with us. You're right, I forgot to talk about the Linus detector over here. Can you please turn off the flashlight for me? Otherwise, I will believe that that is the flashlight itself. At least it turns on. The last, 2-3 weeks, we didn't get nothing out of it. So that's always exciting. But I do think that it might be from how I set up the flashlight. Maybe you all do it a lot easier and better. Setting up the flashlight has always been the most difficult thing that I do. It is in terms of getting it right. And sometimes I get it right, and other times it is very difficult to get it right. Thank you. That's over on this side. I thought I saw something move over there. While I'm watching myself. We'll just let that go for a while. I think that, in my mind, I think that it's a flashlight situation. A lot of you are thinking that it's spirit. I would love to agree with that. And it doesn't mean that I'm right. I'm just kind of giving my 2 cents. We'll just kind of see how it goes, right? We'll just see what happens. Yeah, could you turn off the flashlight for us again, please? You turned it off once already. Could you please turn it off one more time for me, please? Let us know that you're here. Now, did you see one of those blinds move over there? Or maybe it was, I actually thought it was either this or this that moved behind me. And maybe I just mistakenly saw it, you know. But yeah, that's what I was thinking. We'll see. We'll see. Watch the whole thing just collapses on me. It would certainly get its point across, wouldn't it? Which is what we're supposed to do, right, Rosie? Absolutely. I couldn't agree with you more. I couldn't disagree with you more. That's really nice, right? I couldn't agree with you more. And that's what we always say here. If it, you know, especially when you hear a voice come through, you hear your name. I feel like that, you know, I feel like if it resonates with someone, who am I to take that away, right? Who am I to say, nah, I didn't hear your grandma that you really want to hear. I didn't hear that, you know, sorry. No, of course. I'm with you 100%. Yeah, Linus isn't around here. Actually, I don't know where he's at. He might be over at the front of the house. I'm at the back of the house, thus the doors. So let's see if I can get him over here real fast. Linus, come on. Are you around? He knows I'm live. He's just like, screw you, buddy. Except he swears like a sailor. He doesn't say screw you. But he's not coming out. He learned the last time he came around all cute and stuff, and I picked him up twice, put him on twice. He's never forgiven me. He's never forgiven me. I'm just going to reset this. The key is to do it without, okay. All right, this is going to be one of those nights, isn't it? Someone wants to play, don't they? That's fine. That's fine. Should we do it again? All right. Okay. You're playing with me. That's fine. You can do it. Do I know you? If I know you, can you turn the flashlight back? Well, you turned it up. Are you saying that I know you then? Okay. It's Father's Day. Is it my dad? Can you turn it back on if it's dad? Well, it's kind of turning on. And knowing his, okay, thank you. And knowing his ability with technology, that I kind of feel like that this is very much him. Very cool. Well, thank you. It's good to see you. I dedicated my show to you today. Did you see that? I was doing my show earlier, and I dedicated to John Bakun. And yes, that's you. And then I thought to myself, I didn't say it on the air. I thought, but he would not have listened. He wouldn't have listened if he was around. I just don't think he would have. It's funny. It's funny how that works, and not because he disliked it or anything. It just, I don't think they'd remember that it's on. They'd be out on the deck having a drink, and I'd be on the radio on an AM station, like reaching thousands of people, and I'd call them up and be like, what did you think? And they'd be like, of what? And it'd be like, never mind. So yeah. So awesome. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Appreciate it very much. Let's talk to other spirits. It's not meant to be just about me. But it probably wasn't because of me, because someone else is joining me tonight, and I have a feeling that's more for her than for me. So did you see that Tracy's here? You turn it off if you saw that Tracy is watching tonight? If you don't turn it off, that means you don't love her. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Let's see. What did it say? It says, what did it say? Make. It says make. At first I thought it said name. I thought that's interesting. It says make. My nearly 50-year-old eyes can't make out what's being said anymore. It's very unfortunate, to be honest. All right, let's talk to some spirits. Can you turn that off all the way for me, please? Kind of distracts me. And turn it back on when I ask you to. I know I'm asking for a lot tonight. You know, folks, you don't have to do protection, but I highly recommend you do. The point of protection is simply this: to make sure that there isn't any sort of spirit attachments, anything that could affect you from this session. We only want to bring in spirits of love and light, spirits that are, connected to us. That being said, it is, you just don't know who's going to pass through. You know, if I were passing through a pizza buffet, and I saw pizza, I mean, I'd probably want to have pizza, and stop and have it. That's kind of the same thing. We might be energy buffets to some of these spirits. So, just know that that is what we're trying to combat against. I don't think that any loved ones of yours is going to just start, feeding off your energy. But The ones that are just kind of like, oh, what's going on here? Because we've become a beacon. That's what we have to protect against. Yep. I thought that was highly amusing too. Let's see here. I'm almost there. I'm 47. So little ways away, little ways away, not much though. It's getting closer all the time. And I'll tell you what's getting affected the most is I'm probably in the best shape of my life, to be very honest. But my eyes, that I used to have 20/20 vision. And that goes, obviously, as with everybody, it goes. So let's see here. Let's talk about ourselves, get the energy going. We had a good day. We all had a very good day. So what we're going to do is we are going to definitely get the energy going. Bless you. Appreciate it. That was a long time ago. I'll be honest, I love my 40s a lot more than I liked my 30s. 30s was kind of a dark period for me, to be honest. I was in a relationship that doesn't seem like it's ever going to come to an end, but I'm being told by lawyers and whatnot that it will. So, we just all live in hope, if Dad could help move that along instead of just turning on and off flashlights, I would really appreciate it. Anyway, so let's do this. A small bit of energy in your heart that's created by love, that's created by love and light, your relatives, your spirit guides, and just the goodness of you. And just imagine all the things that are positive and great in your life and how it all comes to come to fruition, right? And just imagine that light growing and growing and growing. And why this grows is because it's going to cover you. And it's just going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. It's like a shield. And that shield will protect you. It's a shield that you put together. You believe in it. And you take that and you just push it to, both walls. You push it front, back. You push it all over. And it is there to protect everyone in the house, not just you, everyone. So that little jerk cat that lives in this house, he's protected. And it's very much something that will help you, make you feel better, okay? Let's use that positivity. Let's use it for good intentions for who we want to talk to tonight. And, for those of you, because I see some comments on here, that relationship I'm talking about, that was long gone. That's long over. The legal ramifications are still going on, but that's been gone for many, many years. So don't think I'm feeling bad or anything about it. I really, really, really am not. It's just that sometimes things take forever to take care of itself, and this is one of them. But the goodness and the positivity that will come out of it is going to be well worth it. So just please, I didn't mean to give the impression that things are nasty or horrible by any stretch of the imagination. So let's see what we can come up with. First of all, feel free to turn that on whenever you want. I just want to reset it. Let's do the usual spirit box. We're going to do it at 250. Sorry. I do. Yes, thank you. I do. She is very kind to give me that when I ask for, when I need it. So thank you. Yep, definitely do. Yep. That's probably one of her relatives saying, yes, he goes there all the time to get that. Wastes her time. So let's do this. Uh-oh. Here we go. Good evening. My name is Greg, and we have folks that love to talk to you tonight. We're not here to exploit you. We only want to hear. Okay, we only want to hear your voice. Okay, got this going. Now we have this going. Thank you very much. Are you? Okay. Just getting my bearings. There's been a lot of energy coming through here suddenly. Whoever spoke to the box, did you turn on the flashlight? And can you do it again, please? I am using the original SB7 Spirit Box with a 200, 250 or 200, where I'm at. 200 reverse sweep. Can you turn that flashlight on again for us, please? If you are related to somebody. We're on fire tonight. Are you all dads or father figures? I mean, there were certainly some female voices that came through, which could also do the same thing. Can also be a father figure. Can I get any names, please, of who's here tonight? Getting a lot of stuff coming through. Good. I know that would mean a lot to you. Is there a Rachel here? I thought I just heard Rachel's name. It was a male voice that said Rachel. That's what I heard, at least. That's exactly my point I was trying to make, but you made it much better than I did. Thank you. Good. All right. For Roseanne, Chris, your wife would like to hear from you. Thought I heard hi. Chris, is that you? I know she's been asking for you to come through. Chris, could you say hi to Roseanne, please? Chris, is that you through trying to use the flashlight? If so, could you turn that on fully for me, please? Because Roseanne is watching, and I think you know that. A voice came through. It's like, that's cool. Chris, could you say your name for me, please? Thank you. Now, Roseanne, I don't know if we got him. I certainly haven't heard anything that makes me say, wow, that we got him. Don't give up, and you know this. Don't give up hope that he's not going to come through. You know, Chris, if you want to say Roseanne's name. Now, couple things, housekeeping things here. Are you Rachel or are you looking for Rachel? If you are Rachel, can you turn on all these devices for me, please? Like the flashlight or the antenna, touch the antenna. So, nothing more on Rachel? If you want to reach out again about Rachel, please do so anytime you want. So your great aunt founded Father's Day. Oh yeah. Did you hear that? A woman just said, oh yeah. When I asked Mary if her great aunt founded Father's Day, a female just came through and said, oh yeah. Okay. Was that you then? Pretty cool, huh? Roseanne says, thank you for trying, and I never give up. And we've got him before. We have got him before. And we'll get him again. And he may have gone through, and we just didn't hear it. You know. Talking about father figures, very much so, absolutely. For Ane, Uncle Gene, are you here to, can you talk to Ane, please, through this box? That wasn't a defined voice, but it actually sounded like your name. Uncle Gene, could you try again, please? It was hard to understand. I know you know. Okay, you did hear it. Did that sound like it to you? Because it sounded like it to me, but it wasn't. I was hoping for something a little bit more defined, so much more clear. Of course, you know how much she misses you, right? I mean, Uncle Gene, can we celebrate this by you turning on a flashlight for me? That would make me feel really good. I mean, it's on.
Yes.
I thought I just heard his voice, actually. I'm not kidding. It was, once again, not defined. Like, it wasn't a word, but from what I remember, I thought that was his voice that came through. Liz, you might be off by now. You said that you need to get off. You're in the ER all day. I'm so sorry to hear that. I hope things are better for you. I see the flashlight. Uncle Gene, was that you turning on the flashlight? Could you do so again for me, please? I think there's a lot of loved ones coming through. Okay. If you all could work together, I don't even know if you all could see each other, so that we can get the voices one at a time, so everyone could really enjoy these moments with you. If you could try that, that would be amazing. All right, Cheryl, let me see what I can do for you. You're missing your dad. His name is Ken. It's tough, isn't it? Ken, your daughter Cheryl would really like to connect with you.
On your move.
Oh, someone said, "Tell me more." Can you say her name, please? Can you say Cheryl, please? Let her know that you are here.
Yeah.
Did you hear that? It was so quick. Cheryl. Either Sher or Cheryl. I mean, I'll be honest, I don't want to turn everything into a reunion, but it sounded to me like Cheryl. But it was super, super, super quick. Was that you, Ken? Did you say that, please? Can you confirm? I don't know. I feel like Cheryl said he always said my name quick. That's what I heard. I heard Cheryl. So I'm hoping that resonates with you. I honestly am not trying to fit every little thing that comes to the box to somebody, but it just felt like that was right. I hope that worked. First of all, happy Father's Day to you, Greg. Chester, are you here for Greg? Can you come through for your son, please?
Down.
He would love to hear your voice. If you're not able for some reason to come through here, could you manipulate one of the devices over here, please? Cheryl, I'm not going to ask him if he's with your mom because we already know that, don't we? You gotta trust. They're not going to be separated. It is hard to keep up. I agree. Let's ask one more time. Chester, could you say your name to the box, please, for Greg?
It's ready.
I'm just looking through comments.
It's on.
So who's here with us? How many spirits are in this room with me? I feel like we cleaned you out. Where are you? So Aunt Nora, you created Father's Day. You founded it, huh?
Like that.
Are you happy with how are you happy with how it's been embraced?
Like that.
A couple of you have heard the name John come through. John, are you here? My dad's name is John. Is it you, Dad? You came through us with a flashlight. Can you come through here for me?
Hold on.
Are you meaning for me to try to reach out to somebody? You could just put it in the comments. Some have said that they heard Gene, the name Gene. Gene, are you still with us? Are you still here? Would you mind coming through again, please? I'm sorry, Nicole. I have seen you mention Pat before. Who is Pat? Can you let me know, please?
What?
Hey there. Hi there.
Walmart.
Grandpa Bill, your granddaughter Rena wants to say hi. Are you here? Bill, could you say her name for us, please, so she could hear your voice?
That's a book.
Just like to hear her name, please. If you want to make something move over here, we just want to see if you're around, okay? That's all. We'll come back to Bill. And Bill can come through anytime he likes. Pat, are you here for Nicole? We thought we might have heard your voice a couple times already.
That's great.
Those sound like same voices. Nicole, do those voices resonate at all? Pat, could you say Nicole's name, please, for us?
Is
Sound like someone said Tony. No. Pat, are you able to come through for Nicole? Or go through the flashlight? Interesting.
Don?
Is that Don? Don or John? With a female voice.
Cycle.
Michael. Michael. Oh, it could have been Tom. You're right. Yeah, it could have been Tom, and then I heard Michael. Sharon heard Don. Some people heard Dad. Oh, hey, Howard. Nice to see you. Thanks for joining in. Isn't it crazy? We all hear sometimes same things, different things, and they could just be a little bit off. It's really cool. I actually really like that about this. Did my screen just flash? It seemed like my screen flashed. I looked away and it was like white for a second.
Yes, sir.
Yes. All right, I'm going to get back to this real fast. Before I forget, Uncle Gene, are you excited for Jamie to come through? To be born? To come through. I clearly don't know how parenting works. Are you excited, Uncle Gene? The word that came through was being, B-E-I-N-G. A couple people are saying yes. Which is cool. What else do we have going on here? Now, Pat, did you say Michael's name? If you're trying to reach out to your son, please do so. I mean, it's a good day for it. Don't be very quiet. Grandpa Eddie, could you come through for Amanda, please? She heard you at the start. She heard your name. Some mail just came through. All right, Mary. I think that you are tired. What's that? It was a mistake she was making while writing. Grandpa Eddie, can you come through for Amanda, please? Can you say her name, please? She'd really love to hear it. That's awesome. That's great. Hello. Mail just came through. Hello. What's your name? Can you say it louder, please? All right, well, let's switch some gears here a little bit. Any spirits need help crossing over? Raquel, you don't need me to tell them that. That you have all the power in the world to say exactly that. And it'll be a lot more meaningful from you than from me. The thing is that you can ask them to do something that you can see in your house or on a walk. See if they'll leave you a coin or if they'll leave you a feather or something like that. All right, so let's open up some light. Spirits, do you see the light that you need to cross, to use to cross over? You may not know what to do. What you need to do, follow it, yes. Go to it and cross over. Walk through it. Okay? Walk through it. There'll be someone waiting for you. Someone will be waiting for you. Do you see that light? You should cross. I thought I heard someone say, don't cross. Don't listen to them. You need to cross, okay? If you want to cross, it's there for you. If you don't want to cross, you don't have to. It's okay. It's not, some people thought it was I crossed. Did you cross? To me, it sounded like don't cross. Yeah, it's interesting. We're all hearing different things again. There's nothing wrong with that. Have you crossed? Yeah, a couple of you also thought that. It's interesting. We all have kind of different takes on it. See, the two Gregs, one is pessimistic, one is optimistic. Can you let me know if you crossed, please? And it's funny, I never actually look at the screen. I could see it in the screen in front of you, but I never look at the screen to see what's going on. I always look over. Was that Ane's name again? It sounded like Ane, just like that. Okay. I am going to shut down this session. And we shut her down in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're out. Before some of you folks go, just want to make sure that we close the session. Thank you all very much. The session is closed. Spirits, you are no longer allowed to contact any of us unless you are a relative or a friend of family. If you are any other spirits that are just crossing through, please know that this session is closed. And we'll be opening the session again some other time. Thank you very much for joining in. Just real fast, too, before I forget, I just want to say in 2 weeks, I will be doing a session. I'll probably be doing multiple sessions from Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. I'm going to be going out there for the anniversary, which the anniversary falls on the dates, like the anniversary falls on the days that the battles actually happen. So that will be, what's that going to be? Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So my regular spirit box session would be on the 4th. I don't know if anyone would be interested in me doing one on the 4th, or you all be too busy looking at fireworks. But I'm going to be at a house that I'm going to have to myself in Gettysburg, of an older range of age, and I will be there by myself, and so it's going to be probably a good time to do some sessions and seeing what's going on. Plus, I'm going to be taking part in John B. Cushman's Dinner with a Ghost, at least on July 3rd. I'm going to see if he would be okay if I also got tickets for July 2nd, where we're going to have dinner at a very old inn from 1851, and then we are going to be doing some paranormal investigation down there. So yeah. So that's what we're going to be doing. So I'll be out in Gettysburg. I might do some stuff this week too. It depends if I'm allowed to or not, because I'm going to be going somewhere this week. But as of yet, I'm not sure I'm able to say, because sometimes you just get invited to places and it's more they just want to kind of keep it to yourself. But other than that, we'll be back on next Sunday also. I'll be honest, there's something about trying to reach out to them doesn't feel right to me personally. Like, I just don't feel like, it's so weird. It's only a personal thing. It's not like anything other than I feel like at the moment, I feel like that for me, that's a little bit off limits, and maybe that will change. I mean, obviously reaching out to some of the people we have reached out to, it shouldn't really matter, but for some reason that just doesn't feel like I should be doing that at the moment. That's just me. That is just me. So there's nothing wrong with that suggestion at all. But that's just kind of my thought on that. Let's see. Before we go, once again, folks, please remember on Tuesday, Ane will be on, and I may or may not be able to join in on that night, but she's going to be doing one-question readings. As always, please join in. They're a lot of fun, and you can see how someone who really cares gives readings for people and answer their question. When it's one-question reading, it actually turns out to be a lot more, even for that just distinct amount of time, just a very small amount of time, you'll get a lot out of her. So consider doing a full reading with her at ane.org. It's where you can set it up, and you will definitely be able to get all your questions answered, honestly. And then she's also going to be on my radio show in a week. So have your questions ready for that. I think some of you feel like you don't want to call in or send in questions sometimes for whatever reason. Please do. It's a lot of fun. And then we're going to be talking about everything else that's going on in her life, which is pretty exciting, pretty amazing. And then archived now is my interview with Tony Spera from today, which was really, really, it was a lot of fun. That was really cool to be able to do that. And we talked about a lot of stuff. So trying to fit it in an hour. He even said on the show, I'm talking fast because I know we have to keep going to break. It's just like we're trying to get it in, and hopefully he'll come back on. I would really appreciate it if he came back on, because there's a lot of stuff that I'd like to talk. I guess that's where I'm at. Let's see if there's anything else that I should be talking about. I think that's it. Unless the table has anything else that you want to say before we sign off, you're more than welcome to, join in, since you were quiet after a while. We stopped getting any sort of flashlight play, which is always a bummer. Oops. Yeah, exactly. Okay, still up. Well, what did I do? Is it Greg Koss you're talking to, or me? What did I do wrong? You make it sound like I failed, and I did not fail. I delivered a lot of goods tonight. Let's see here. Yeah, I think that's about it. I know this is kind of these endings always seem to kind of prolong because I just don't want to go. I don't want to miss any of you people. So yeah, we're going to go on Tuesday and Thursday. If I can fit in sometime this week, it won't be on a network more than likely, but it'll probably just be my own stuff. Also, folks, before I forget, and let's see if it's anywhere here at all. Salina, Kansas. We're going to be appearing at Fear Fest, and it's going to be pretty special stuff because it's going to be a bunch of us there. It's going to be the 24th and 25th. There's a great lineup of guests. Go to FearFest page on Facebook. Please check it out. A lot of people are putting a lot of work into this. And I know some of you might be like, Salina, Kansas, well, that's a little far out. Just, see if it could work or not. It's going to be a lot of people there, a lot of great conversations, a lot of great vendors. So Amanda asks, is FearFest going to be virtual at all? I am not sure about that. I don't want to speak for the people putting it on, but I feel like that the what they're really hoping to do is being able to get people at this, because if we're going to make it virtual, then no one's going to want to go. And part of the thing is the point is to get people there. And thank you, Rosie. It's at the Temple. It's the Temple Fear Fest Paracon. That's the name of the Facebook page. The temple is in Salina, Kansas. It's an old Masonic temple. It's absolutely beautiful. I've not been there. I've seen many pictures. It is fantastic. So please, at very least, if you don't want to go, you're not sure you can go to the page and like it. Just like it, and just see, what the updates are. Maybe, something there might make you change your mind. I mean, September is still a little ways off. Plenty of time to plan and get things going. So, just come and check it out. Yeah, just check it out and see what go. So other than that, and then also I'm going to be putting on an event in Strawberry Point, Iowa. We're going to be announcing it here pretty soon, and with dates and whatnot. So once we have that, we'll put that out there too for people to want to join in and stuff. It'll be an investigation with me, Anne, and a couple other folks. And it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be limited to a certain amount of people, but we are going to definitely have something to announce very soon. So just keep that in mind. With that, everybody, we are going to call it a night. Thank you very much for everything. Thank you for sticking with me as I babble through the end of this. And I will see you at the very least in a week from now. Thank you all very much. Also, if you want to follow me, I prefer a friend request because that seems more like human. My name's over in the corner over there. And just send me a friend request. If you have any questions from the session, let me know. Otherwise, I will talk to you all later. Thank you very much. Have a great week.